everyone, this is Alicia and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing swatches of the Beauty Glazed Colorboard Eyeshadow Palette. The palette retails for anywhere between $17 and $40 and is available through various retailers. The palette features 60 shades that are a mix of 29 mattes, 21 shimmers, 1 duochrome, and 9 plus glitters. The palette features 4 color stories spread across 4 pages, but it does not come with a mirror. So if you would like to see swatches of this palette, just keep on watching. We would be here all day if I sat here and gave you shade descriptions of 60 different shades, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on the palette as I'm doing the swatches. Please be sure to look into the description box down below to find timestamps for a specific color story and or page that you are looking for. I'm using my e.l.f. contour brush to do the swatches, and I did not apply a base or a primer beforehand. I'm starting with the green page and I'm starting from the first shade going left to right. The shades all had slight fallout and somewhat decent pigmentation. You would need to use a glitter primer for the pressed glitters because they transfer slightly. The shimmers really aren't that good and aren't bam in your face. The mattes perform nicely and were my favorite thing about the green page. Personally, I think that this is a bigger version of the Huda Emerald Obsessions eyeshadow palette. What do you think? Now I'm going to swatch the next page. Now for the orange page. All the shades had excessive fallout but really good pigmentation. The shimmers aren't blinding, but I really enjoyed the intensity of the mattes. The pressed glitters are really gorgeous colors, but you would need a glitter primer to make sure that they don't budge. I'm such a sucker for oranges, and this palette gave me so many options. My only wish is that the brown copper shimmer was a chocolate brown matte instead. I think that this palette is what the Huda Topaz and Huda Neon Orange Obsessions palette would look like if you put them together. What do you guys think about this page? How do you think it looks? Next, I'm gonna swatch the blue page. Maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw on the run. Dangerous, but it's so fun. Running low. This is the blue page. All the shades built up nicely and had nice pigmentation and actually had the least amount of fallout compared to the other pages. This palette was also a dead ringer for the Huda Sapphire Obsessions palette, and the mattes were very pigmented, but the shimmers were very lackluster. I really like the pretty blue pressed glitters. They move around a bit, so you need to use a glitter primer to lock it in place. I personally feel like if you think that the Huda Sapphire Obsessions palette was a little on the expensive side and you really wanted it, I feel like this would be a perfect alternative for that palette. What do you guys think? Next, I'm gonna do the purple page. Now for the purple page. The shades all had slight fallout and good pigmentation. The shimmers aren't too intense and they perform more so like satin eyeshadows. I feel like this palette is the most cohesive out of the other pages. There were definitive shades and not 2 or more of the same shade with slightly different undertones. This palette reminds me of the Huda Amethyst Obsessions as well as the Norvina Volume 4 and the original Norvina palettes. The glitters are also very pretty, but you need to place down a glitter primer before using them. My overall opinion on this palette as a whole is that it is well worth the money. Sure, some shades are better than others, but with the diverse color story and 60 different shades to choose from, I really don't think you can go wrong. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as to turn on your notifications, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.